there, this is Craig Hain, or Dr. Dell, my students call me. And this is video message number 4 about the TI-30Xa scientific calculator. This, what I call the $1 million calculator that you can buy for $10. Would have been $1 million when I was a young man, that was for sure. Had one of these and no one else had one on the Manhattan Project. Wow, been worth $1 million. It's just extremely powerful for you. Now, what I want to talk to you about today are 3 of the most valuable and useful keys for learning algebra on this calculator, right in the middle of the calculator. 1 over x, x squared, and the square root of x keys. And those are lessons in the book in the course that you're taking now that is part of the gift that I gave you. These are lessons 7, 8, and 9. Now let's go share the screen and take a look at that and make sure that you understand just what I'm talking about. First of all, I'm assuming that you're taking the calculator course, and you might have bought it for $97 if you had it some time ago. We used to sell it for that. Of course, now more recently, we're able to give it away as a free gift. So it's a $97 gift that you get. And if you click on that link there on my homepage, craighain.com, and you click on this claim your free gift, you go right here and get it. And this is your free $97 gift. The reason we call it the $97 gift is that for years and years, we sold it for $97 at Homeschooler Today. We've had lots and lots of students pay that for it and loved it. And by the way, it's a bargain at $97. But because of technology today, I can give it away. And you're going to learn why. So you go here and get it, sign up for it, get your free gift. That's all you got to do. Now, once you get it, what you know is it's going to teach you how to master this calculator. Now, every one of these lessons, as you know, is a tutorial video, comes off of Amazon Web Services, me tutoring you, kitchen table math. The videos are usually very short, 5 minutes maybe or so. And then there's a set of exercises and notes. Now, you get the PDFs of it for free, or you can go to Amazon and buy them all printed out, all 150 pages of these notes, all bound together for $6. Pretty amazing. Amazon's a wonderful printer. And so this is about these keys here. There's lessons 7, 8, and 9. And these are the keys that made learning algebra so difficult when it had to be done manually, because you had to do these things. Certainly you had to do multiplication and division, but you had to do these other things as well, and quite a few other things too this calculator does for you. So I'm going to just sort of show you that today very quickly. I'm not teaching it now. This is not intended to be teaching you, but just demonstrating the kind of thing you're going to be learning. You turn your calculator off, you turn it on, and I'm going to clear it. So 0. And very often you have to square a number. So you take a number like 27. And how do you square it? Well, you have to multiply it times itself. Well, that's the key, just does it for you. Bingo. 729, done. Or I could give you 729 and say, I want you to take the square root. Now, doing it manually, that's quite a job. I used to teach it. I had to do it manually. Or we used a tool called a slide rule with logarithms, and that was even hard too. But here it is, 79. You want to know this 729, where'd that come from? I think 27 squared. Anyway, hit the square root key, boom, 27. So you can square a number or take the square root with this calculator instantly, and it can be a big number like 268.78. 268.78, what's the square root? Bingo, whatever that says. Fix the decimal place to 2 places to make it easy. 16.39. You've learned all that. You've learned to use the calculator for that. It's phenomenal. And by the way, those 2 things undo each other, as you probably call, they're called inverse operations. Take a number, let's say, I'm going to clear the calculator. Take a number 65, take its square root. Take it square, now you're back to 65. They undo each other. Square root and square are called inverse operations or reciprocal operations, inverse operations. Now there's another thing you got to do in algebra all the time that, again, takes time to do it. And so I'm going to show you. I got 0 here on my calculator. It's called take the reciprocal. I call it flip it. So let's take the number 7. Okay, now I want to know what is 1 over 7. Well, this key does it, 1 over x. Boom, there's the answer, 1 over 7. Now I could have put in 1 divide by 7 equal, but this just does it automatically. This calculator is designed to make learning algebra really, really easy, and it is. As a matter of fact, you're going to learn a little later on, when we get a little further along, I'm going to tell you what, once you've mastered the calculator, which a lot of students could do it in less than a month. Some students do it in a week or two. It doesn't matter how long, it's all self-paced. You're going to then be able to learn practical algebra. And I'm going to tell you, not on this video today, but another video coming up, how you can learn it very quick and easy. In fact, with 10 lessons, you're going to be able to learn all the practical algebra you'll probably ever need for practical technical things you do. But that's what these 3 keys are all about. I just want to mention that to you. It's absolutely a phenomenal calculator, and I strongly encourage you to go through these lessons. And the quicker, and by the way, I also teach you to review a lot. It's one thing to go through the lesson and you learn it, take the quiz, you pass it, move on, but you forget. So go back and do a lot of reviewing, and go back and do just do more, go back and test yourself, do the exercises yourself, and learn these 3 lessons. And it's marvelous. Now, I also have encouraged you to work with other students if you can. In fact, tell people that you know, friends of yours, about this free gift, because I don't care what school they're going to, I don't care what grade they're in. Mastering this calculator is going to help them. They might be just 7th graders getting started in their advanced math. They might be seniors in high school or even in grad school doing math. And if they haven't mastered a calculator yet, this will help them do it. And then there's a lot of other things it'll do too. So go tell them about the free gift. Let them go claim it. And then you can work with them. But by the way, you can have a lot of fun as you start learning to do things with people that don't know how to do it. You can show them what you can do. It's almost like magic. In fact, this calculator, if we'd have had this back when they were doing the Manhattan Project, making the atomic bomb in the 1940s, if you'd have had this calculator, it'd have been worth $1 million. It would have seemed like magic to them, because it does things instantly and easily that manually are extremely difficult. So that's what I encourage you to do, is have them go get their gift, play with other people, make a game out of it, have a lot of fun. And this is Craig Hain. Then once again, I'm going to stop sharing the screen, and I'm going to tell you, just keep on with the calculator. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then after you master the calculator, then something even more incredible is going to happen to your life. It's going to just absolutely amaze you, and you'll be learning about it. So keep on watching these videos, keep on learning the calculator, and I will see you on another video then. So I'm now going to stop recording.